Okay guys, this is part 3 of practicing modeling. We're gonna practice modeling a low poly car. So this is part 3. The name is car Selina, and at the end, or in part 2, we figured out how to make this part of the car, and we are satisfied, or I am satisfied with that, I would say. And now we want to do the same thing on the at the back of the car. Anyway, so I recorded I think like 5 hours of Blender stuff today or something like that. Yeah, but you know, 1 more hour and then we are I'm okay for today. There's only one problem. So this cylinder we created in part 2, and the good thing about this guy is that that when we cut the thing in half, like in this way, then it will be perfectly in line with or almost perfectly in line with the downside. How do I say that? Let me just check that. Wow, okay, getting late. It translated it with the lower side, so that should be good. The only problem is we made it bigger in part 2, and I don't seem to have the. No, I deleted, or I did not made a copy of the bigger what is it? Cylinder. So well, we don't have it basically, but that's not a huge problem. So next time when I cut out this thing here, I will do it on the back of the car too. So, but anyway, today, well, we just have to deal with that. So let's just continue. Good. I would say we're gonna get this guy here, making it bigger in the edit mode. Yeah. So that it is approximately the same size. Approximately, but maybe we can see it better when we turn off. Yeah, that might be better. Okay. Good. That's good. So we also, you know, when you watch part 1 and part 2, you will realize that I experimented with different ways to create this thing. And the cylinder, I think, it might be the most accurate way to do that. So that's the reason we're gonna use this kind of. That's the reason we approach that in this way. Okay, let's see. We have to adjust those stuff here a little bit. Well, I would say, yeah, first we're gonna get rid of this thing here. Faces, okay. It's gonna drag that a little bit. I don't want to influence that, so we're gonna drag this one here a little. Okay. Good. Looks huge, but the reason for that is because only this guy here is right now and not cut it in half. Okay. So, okay, let's see. Doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, I think this is gonna be my standard sentence, but that doesn't mean we have to completely ignore everything, because later on we're gonna make some adjustments, and this will change the shape of the cycle here a little bit, so it's not gonna be so good anymore. But yeah. Okay, let me just think for a second. Saving here. I think, can we already connect that? Yeah, we're gonna join the cylinder with the car. And I don't really need that. This one here. Okay. Yeah. So no, I think we need to drag. I'm gonna undo this quickly if I can. No, I cannot. Well, then I'm gonna just deal with it. It's gonna be okay. To just drag this a little bit more. Yeah. Get rid of this one here. I'm gonna copy that value here, -1. Okay. So let me think. Extrude. Yeah, okay. Oh, before we do that, we have to also adjust this one here. Keep doing the same mistake anyway. Okay. Getting late, guys. So. One here looks a little bit weird, but sometimes it's also a little bit of an optical illusion. Sometimes it looks weird and you don't know why, but yeah. So good. Next step would be a copy of this car. And oh, what the heck happened here? Huh. Okay, that's weird. I thought I have. Anyway, let's get this here again. Something I always screw up with those tires here. I don't know why. But it's not a huge problem. Okay, let me just activate the modifier. This will just this helps us to see, to get an idea how it will look like. So okay, that's good. I like it. I like it a lot actually. And the other one is there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. Good. Saving here. Let's just hide that, huh? So might be easier. We can use layers. We should use layers. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't wanna. Like, you can do it better. There's a better way to deal with things, but you just choose for some weird reason not to. So I think we should this time. I mean, that could be difficult. Yep. Yeah. Already I have to check something. I was wondering about the size. This is the outer rim, right? Maybe I'm gonna get a new cycle, but only for reviewing purposes, for checking purposes. That's... oh no, not in this menu, maybe. Not a cylindric object, because I'm a little bit confused about the size here. So this is what it is, right? So it's good position here again. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah. Yes, okay. So, and next time I should really do that immediately. It should be like that, but you can see this is the problem which occurs now if I doing it that way. Yeah, it's a little bit... well, well, I will try something. I see. So, okay, wait. Oh, that's a little bit of a problem. And that would be good, but then we have really this kind of thing going on there. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're gonna just do this again. Or we're leaving it like that. I have to be so perfect, right? Let's do it again. One more time, but whatever. I'm just gonna reload the thing. No, we're gonna continue. I don't wanna... I just I loaded the backup and then I thought, no, I don't wanna go back again. But I think we will a little bit, we change it a little bit, so we're gonna get rid of this again, and also this one here, and that is an easy way to deal with that. Just we're gonna drag this here a little bit more, then we're gonna use this as a reference right now, So that might be okay. Okay, only problem is, oh boy, I have to load the other thing because I want to get the cylinder object back, which was already prepared well. Although we can do this together again, so that you see, you may have not seen that anyways. Okay, what we basically do is we want to get the cylindrical object exactly at this position. So we're gonna close this here for now, say separate, mesh the selection. And now we're gonna say right click, set origin to geometry. We're gonna get the new cylindrical object. Cylinder, although we can just use this guy here. And now we say we're selecting the cylinder and then this guy here and say snap selection to active. So now I'm gonna go into the edit mode and we're gonna just change the size of it a little bit. And the advantage here is that, you know, the half of the cylinder is perfectly in line again. So we want to get rid of, maybe I can do it this way too, you know. I think that's even easier. So did I cut that? No. What happens if I do that? Interesting. Base. This one we can delete. That's perfect actually. So only save here. Now I'm gonna join them back again. So this should be okay now, right? I mean, I'm tired, so that might be a problem, but I hope not. That I'm gonna do so many mistakes right now. This doesn't have to be in line. This is just helping me approximately to determine I see. So approximately determine if the size is being okay. Yes, it's the same. Okay, I'm getting a little bit crazy. Okay, looks good. So let's select this guy and then the car. Then nonsense. Control J, and now we have to copy the X value. Pasting it here back again. And now we can connect. I think we can get rid of this thing here. Connect it in this way. And also we can get rid of that that way. And that's okay. Good, looks good. So now we can maybe make a copy, a backup of this guy here. Then we can Alt E for extrude along the normals. And this doesn't have to be the same, but only approximately. Good. This has to be -1, and this as well. -1. Now shall we close that already? Don't know if you have to do it, but let's just do it. Yeah. Oh, it worked. So it looks weird. It's kind of weird. Not sure if this is a good way to deal with that. But for now it's gonna be okay. So we say this one here flat. If it looks like kind of glitchy, well, sometimes it's because, but you know what, why are you doing it like that? Maybe because I thought, what if we have an animation later on where we open the trunk? Well, let's deal with this later, because we can only learn so much. We cannot do everything perfect. So later on we're gonna struggle a little bit with the doors, if I gonna make the doors in this video too. It's a practice video, you know. This car might never be finished, and I'm gonna do something offline. I keep saying that because I like to have the freedom of doing whatever I want. There might be another video, there might be not. Flat. Okay, that's good for now. Okay. This is X, this position. I just copied the X value. Paste. Really? So much? Ah, yeah, sure, because we have this one here as well. Question is, do we need such a thing anyways? Maybe, it doesn't look so bad. But if we do that, if we use that, we should maybe use something like that, huh? Hey, this is not too bad. It's kind of funny. Anyway, let's not overdo it. Yeah, that worked surprisingly well. Let me adjust this stuff a little bit. So what we're gonna use is that's gonna be okay. Just see something connected or not? Yes. Okay. And it doesn't have to be. I feel a bit silly when I repeat myself in this way, but it really doesn't have to be exact the same. It just should be believable. Might be too much anyways. This can be smooth. Hey, look at you. So I need those guys again. Hey, hey, hey. What do you say? Or what do you know? Look like a proper car, almost. Almost. Oh, we cannot influence that. Maybe. Before I do that, I mean, right now I make a lot of copies, right? But the problem is sometimes I make so many changes that I don't know. I will not remember which copy is which step, so yeah, I'm ending up barely using the copies as a backup, but they are still reassuring me. And if you do something major bad, and then you have something as a backup, it's good to have a backup in general. So what can we do about this one here? I think we should maybe squeeze this here a little bit. Something like this is major, so a bit anxious about that. Yeah. for a reason. Oh, this might work. Yeah, that's better. I like that better, but we have to undo that because back up. So let's see. We squeeze that down. I want to overdo it just a little bit. Yeah, I like that better. Good. Then it changes also that. Oh, we can actually open the trunk later on, like in this way. Yeah, I like this guy. If you want to get really crazy, you could actually give it a name, like you know, the object. This is the car before squeezing, but you can see that. Why is this? Check that. Probably because of those stuff, which we're not gonna need anyways later on. So I mean, although I like this one here, right? We later have like, that's not so bad actually. Yeah, we could do something later on like this. Copying this guy. Doing the same in here. Same value. Same value. Now we have that. And this can be flat. And actually, this can all be flat. Doesn't look so good, right? I know. But it will, because this will be glass later on. And this one too. Flat. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I should do it right away because we want to also create a door, and if you do that, it's more difficult to open the door later on. If you don't open the door, it's not a problem at all, you know. But if later on, if I want to cut this out, it's a little bit more difficult. I think so, at least. What's going on here, actually? See that? I wonder if I can. What's happening here? Interesting. How could I make? Why is this actually happening? Because we made this thing here. I remember. Why will we have to go rid of this? Yeah, we have to get rid of this thing because it will help us to make a better door. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Yeah. That was okay. A thing which I would have regret. Yeah. And that's a way better car. I mean, the Totoro. Where is my Totoro? I like this guy a lot because he has a soul. I mean, he looks like we tested him a little bit with different things. Oh, I forgot to copy and paste the doors inside there. That's okay. So I like the yellow version, which I still have, you know, under the Totoro. It's a lovely car, but the baddest car, a muscle car, baddest car is a baddest car. What can you say? So good. I'm gonna just respond to a message on my phone. I'm gonna pause here quickly. Saving here as well. Almost continued with audio. Okay, so I didn't do anything. No worries. So okay, so this will be a door. I'm a little bit excited. I want to see the car in black like this one here. So let's just do it, huh? Just use even the material, drag and drop. I mean, we could, but you might wanna. Okay, let's just do it like this way. Yeah, this I remember. We have the smooth things different, but this should not be there. Connect. Oh yeah. What the heck did I do here? I forgot about the smooth stuff. You only know what I'm referring to if you watch part 1. So good. I only wanna have selected the smooth stuff. You can also you know, here there is a vertex group which I also wanna use right now, but sometimes the vertex group's not being completely accurate. So the colors I figured out sometimes much more accurate when it comes to reselecting stuff, but that might change as well in the future. So basically I just want to have every corner, everything what is smooth I want to have selected, and everything what is flat I don't want to have selected. And I'm not even sure if this is a thing, if I really need that. This might be a waste of time right now, but whatever. I'm gonna give it. How do I write smooth? S-M-O-O-T-H. S-M-O-T-H. Smooth. So, okay. Good. And also, just in case. So if I then now select the color selection thing, it works. But let's see. See, this is what the difference between the two selection things is. So we have selected this one too. But what if I do it in this way? This is not selected. See. So yeah, I mean it's also called vertex group, so that makes sense. What would be helpful would be a face group or something. That would be, maybe there is, and I just don't see it. Not that there's a big deal of a deal. I think I don't even need a material stuff anyways in this way, but just curious. Okay, then glass. I want to see glass. Will be glass. Okay. Like this. Then Hey, maybe. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. It's too black. Too shiny. Um, did I turn this on? No. Just for me, I just want to see it. It's not something we're gonna focus on the light setting like crazy. I just would like to see a little bit of a preview. Mm. Interesting. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what a little bit of color does is it's actually incredible. So here, like I said, it's not finished yet with the windows and stuff. Also, you know, I'm not so happy with the colors in general. They are. Oh yeah. Space for improvement, but I'm certainly happy as with the Totorono. Although I love the Totorono, I'm happy that I did this guy because the name is incredibly good and he looks like so much personality that I'm very happy about that. So let's show me. Yeah. Maybe it's gonna be a police car, huh? So he needs kind of like whatever those stuff is. You see me rolling. Oh yeah. Yeah. Before I do stuff like that, I should make a pickup. You can make a lot of okay, if you make a police car or kind of like a car like this, then you can make rotation lights and such, and I have a good understanding because I made this already, but quickly and with my knee together, and but it looked already great, so I can imagine that already pretty well. I'm not following any idea, I'm just checking what I like, what looks believable, and what the heck do I like. Yeah, interesting, interesting. Let's make it. Oh, that's not so bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. I think it could even work from the inside. Good, good, good. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mr. Totorono. That's spoiler. Well, I suck with making spoilers. But how long can you suck? Only until you do something cool. Yes. I really suck at spoiler. Anyway. Totorono. I don't like that. I think I have to check some spoiler out. I mean, you know, when it comes to stuff like spoiler and such, everybody has different ideas on what is cool and what is not. This is just, you know, I know that for sure because simply of the game Need for Speed. No, a friend of mine, a very good friend, Matthew. I'm not gonna go into private details, but you know, that's okay. He, well, we have different tastes when it comes to cars, for sure. So, and what I like, you know, doesn't apply to necessarily what you like. Okay, when we have a spoiler like that, it's gonna be very hard to have to open the trunk later on. Maybe we don't need a trunk. Anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be a muscle car, it needs power. We don't need a trunk, we need power and we need gadgets. Yeah. That's what we're gonna need. That's what we're gonna need. That's what we're gonna need. You see me rolling, rolling, rolling. When I start singing, that just means I'm happy. Already satisfied with that. Otherwise, I wouldn't sing. I would cry. So, if you were using missions, I mean, free is always a kind of a good value. It makes it low, but it's not too much, so it's a really Okay, well, with the glowing stuff, you have to be careful. It's such a cool thing that you really would like to use it like crazy, but you need to have a balance. What the heck? Ah, this is the tire. So later on, it's gonna be more believable if we have something like that. But I wanna open and be able to open the door. Oh boy, do I like this car already. Maybe it's just because I like muscle cars. I mean, who doesn't? You know, they make boom and it's awesome. Even if you're not into cars, I mean, a muscle car is just such a nice car. The sound is just incredibly good. Sure, it destroys the environment and we should not use those things any longer. But we should try to make good cars, and we can still kind of reproduce the sound, you know. The sound, if a muscle, even if you have no understanding, like me, what do I know about cars? Shit, I know about cars. But a sound of a muscle car, it's incredible. I mean, it's just so good. I do not know how to say that. It's just, even for people like me, it's just, you wanna, you know, just get it. Yeah. Why is that, Lucas? Well, we asked some people. The answer is the answer. Here we screwed up. No, we did. Okay, can we fix that? No, we cannot. Is it important? Yes, it is important. Is it annoying if somebody talks like that? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yes, we can fix it. We don't need that. Voila, fixed. I did it my way. Oh yeah. But what is going on here? I see. Oh, that's incredibly good actually. This is... Yeah, we don't have that. I mean, we can... Later on we can get rid of it. Oh, no. If we do that, we need to have another one for the window. Yeah. You are so beautiful that I am freaking out. See, that's why we should change that. Some weird stuff is going on when we do it at home. What is that? No. A bit of a tiny spoiler. We should have a big spoiler which represents a manly feature, right? That's what we're gonna do. That's why men like muscle cars. So what would be an appropriate thing? Yeah, for sure. No, most of the time not true. Not true. Yeah, but this guy is really a little bit small. Though muscle cars, I remember, they don't necessarily have like huge spoilers. They don't need to show, because they're already strong. They don't need to fake show stuff. I don't know what I'm going for that. Now I'm just fantasizing. I'm just gonna try some stuff out and so on. This looks like a weird modern muscle car. Mm. Mm-hmm. I just remember when I have a plate still. Maybe down. Hmm. Uh, oh yeah. With you, little beauty. Yeah, I think so. Matthew's car would be with the green. I think that it's the green. Let's make it silver again. Yeah, this would be the door. Yeah. Now we could make some weird things, you know, like cannons and such, like more like a Mad Max. Mad Max, I've seen the movie, so a while ago. I have the game. I haven't played it yet. I bought it in the sale for €5. I'm sure it's gonna worth playing it a while. Twisted Metal I liked. So let's say we wanna have like a cannon, huh? That's over the top. I mean, it's always like I have to keep trying it, and sometimes it's you find something cool. Yeah. Lucas, changing the colors is not helpful right now. I mean, it's kind of fun, but you know, every time when you change the color, you like it, but it's then the reason for that is you get used to watching it how it looked before, and so you change the color and you think, it's better, but you just get tired of looking at the color. Yeah, but maybe we are not so far away, or maybe it's not so bad. I think we should take care of this thing here. Maybe we should change that here. Something like that, and then we should make the door. But I wonder, should we do this? No, it's almost too late. The door. For that, we have to get rid of the window. If I think of that, it can be maybe a color. See, that's the problem. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, we can make the car, give it a little bit of a structure, some texture stuff, so some painting, some like I did today. I actually recorded all the stuff. It's actually crazy. Sometimes you can do so many things, and sometimes you just can't. Yeah, I really do like the black. It's just my favorite. So, okay. That again. Ah, this is this one here. Yeah. Yeah. And born to be white. Okay, time for plate 2. Yeah. What happens if I make this? I see. Maybe I can do it in this way. No, not really. So if I wanna make and mirror modifier makes this thing here a little bit more difficult. Not too difficult, just a little bit more tedious. Usually that's a lot of fun to extract or to how do I say that? What's the word again? Extrude. But with the mirror modifier on. Oh, this thing we don't actually need. Rid of that. We do not need those stuff anymore. This. Oh. Does this work actually? Ah, it works here. Okay. See my muscle car. Yeah, that's the, in German say böser Blick, that's the evil look. So I'm doing it this way so I can get rid of this easier if it doesn't work. I hoped. Yeah, it's not so bad, but it's also not that great. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Ooh la 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 la. So Tesla just like when stuff happens. It's certainly there's space for improvement for sure. Maybe it's not that great as I just thought, but again, it's sometimes I just like when things are happening. It's never my intention. Like I said, I don't know how those cars will look like, and that's the gamble, you know. Sometimes you have the Totorono, but you should appreciate that, you know. If you're getting impatient, well, it's just not fun. And the Totorono is needed, as you know, you need kind of humble things because they are, look, you know, if every, this is I played World of Warcraft when it was a good thing. It was never a good thing, it was always wasting kind of your time, but I had a good time with it and I was very happy with it. And but nowadays when you play games like this, back then at least, I never was much into raids and stuff. If you know World of Warcraft, you know what I mean. But sometimes you were, if you just, I wasn't a bad player, but I didn't participate in raids. It wasn't my thing. But I liked looking at player who spent a lot of effort and time into those stuff. And I certainly did too, but they took it very seriously and they looked like badass because they got some gear out of those hard working things. And I looked at this and I knew I would never get those stuff. I would never put that much effort into that, but I still liked looking at that because it was nice to see that. Nowadays, you can't even tell, it doesn't matter what game it is, you can't tell if everybody looks like a badass in every game, no matter what. Everybody has the same thing, and it's so boring because you need to, it's a balance thing. You need to see the bad equipment, and the good equipment has to be connected with effort so that it's fun to get it. If you can just buy it, it takes the whole fun away from me. It's so boring. Anyway, so guys, this is going, I have to make thumbnails too, but I'm not, maybe I'm gonna do something. As time, I'm gonna just release the videos like they are, and then thumbnails I'm gonna do later. I think we're gonna work on this tomorrow a little bit. Again, it's November. At some point in November I will be, I just don't have the time, and then we'll be gone. I keep saying that because I don't know, I always feel like I mean, I'm talking like I would talk to a friend, I mean, YouTube is not your friend, social media is for sure not your friend, but I hope you know what I mean. I try to be myself, which, well, kind of works. I think this is myself on social media. It's for sure not myself completely. I mean, who is completely themselves, like really. I mean, so much fake going on. It's so sad to see all those stuff. They are lying to themselves so hard that they even believe that. Anyway, I digress. Not everything is bad. Good things too happening, Lucas. Man. Stop complaining. Enjoy you can create your cars, right? Yes. Okay, let's give it a name. And then let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. If you I was saying the song, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my Spice Girls. Spice Girls, yeah, man, the 90s. Center. So this is Selina. Oh yeah. So yeah, I think this is part 3. I'm gonna present this in this way. Was it Photoshop in Blender? So yeah, we're gonna work a little bit more, some more details here and there, and then open the door. This is what I would like to do, so that we can open the door. Let's see, tomorrow ideas will come. and then ideas will go. And I'm very happy with today's result. Yeah, that's for sure. We can also animate that. Yeah, so what does it say? Yeah, it's 12 o'clock in the night. In the night. Yes, guys. That's it. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching. I'm very happy if somebody enjoys the whole nonsense. Makes me very happy. Okay. Good. But don't feel like you have to, you know, just because I've been a small channel. If anybody do watch what you like, don't feel you have to. It's I don't want you know, I'm not forcing anybody. Only volunteers are I want to have a pure interest. And if you don't give a damn, well, then you don't give a damn, and you're not watching that anyways. Guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.